say that again.
Get on the floor, get on the floor, get on the floor, yeah. I say get on the floor, get on the floor, get on the floor. Get on the floor, dance like it's your last dance. Get on the floor, dance like it's your last dance. Say mami saca, just dance like it's your last dance. Dance like it's your last dance. We are going crazy tonight. Life is too short for you to stress out. We only live once, we only got one shot. So you keep going harder, higher, stronger. Life's so easy, oh mommy. Whip your head back and forth and say I don't care. Don't let nobody tell you that you can get there. So you keep going harder, higher, stronger. Life get easier, mommy. Leave me, make I live my life, oh. I drink my mimbo, my eye done the tea, done the tea. I say, leave me, make I shake my waist, so I dance down below, like it's my very last time. Get on the floor, dance like it's your last dance. Get on the floor, dance like it's your last dance. Say, mami, saka, just dance like it's your last dance. Dance like it's your last dance. We are going crazy tonight. I'm letting my head down. If you know like me, I really don't mind. Oh, try this joke, I worry. Bottles everywhere. I did my body. Help, baby, show me some testimony. Wind your whistle. Check your style.
Hello, listeners. You're listening to POM Radio UK, your number one Afrobeats internet radio, live from UK and live from London, sorry. And today it's the 15th of February 2014, and like we promised you all earlier, we shall be having the Cameroon Music Forum, and abbreviated Cameroon Music Forum. And right now we shall start that program, and I've got with me lots and lots of Cameroonian artists on the show. So stay tuned in, because you really don't want to miss this show right here. I'll be right back after the jingle. Thank you.
POM Radio UK.
All right, you're welcome to Cameroon Music Forum, live on your number one Afrobeats internet radio, POM Radio UK. I am Prince Arrow, your host for today, and with me I've got Miss Bess from Netherlands, Arre Etang from Cameroon, One Zeal from South Africa. Samandango was meant to be here, but it's not yet. T Forest all the way from the USA, Ngoma from Cameroon, Vreezy Ville from the U.S.A, and Nabstar from Belgium. On today's program, we shall be talking about the Cameroon music industry and looking at its setbacks and discussing about the possible ways of taking it to the global stage. At this point in time, I would like each of my guests right here on the show to say hello to the listeners of POM Radio UK. And this time around, I will begin with Miss Bess, because they say ladies before gentlemen. Hello, Miss Bess.
Hi, guys.
Yep, and from
What's happening? We're here today.
Yeah, that's Miss Bess all the way from Netherlands. And next is Nabstar from Belgium. Hello, Nabstar.
Hey, what up? How you doing?
Okay, and Ngoma from Cameroon. Hello, Ngoma.
Hello, and I have no my country people there.
And we also got Vreezy Ville from the U.S.A.
Yes, boss. I'm right here. What's up, people?
Okay, and Arre from Cameroon.
Yeah, hello, POM listeners. Nice to meet you. I hope you have a great show.
And One Zeal all the way from South Africa.
Tuesday, omnipresent. You're right here.
And have we got T4S?
Nope.
Okay, listeners.
No.
Listeners, that's how we're rocking the show today. It's gonna be a fun show by POM Radio UK. I'll show you that. And for us to begin the show today, we shall be listening to this song, which for us to begin the show today, listeners, we shall be listening to this song, which took Cameroon music to the global scene. And it's no other song than the Zankalewa, which was copied sometime in 2010 World Cup in South Africa by the popular Sunny star musician by name Shakira. So stay tuned in as you listen to Zankalewa, and we'll get back to our artists in the house while we talk about Cameroon Music Forum. Stay tuned to POM Radio UK, your number one Afrobeats internet radio.
Sankalewa, 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 Sankalewa. Hey, 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 hey. Idibe Sankalewa, idibe na what, idibe na mi pana, idibe na ar. Tibe Sankalewa, tibe Sankalewa, tibe Moto, tibe money na de, tibe na mi pana, tibe Sankalewa,
Okay, you're listening to Zankalewa. Zamina. That's how we're doing it right here on POM Radio UK today on the Cameroon Music Forum. And right now with me, I really want to introduce to you your artist we promised to have on the Music Forum today. So don't go away. Because right now, listeners, I've got them on the phone. And this time around, we're not going to do ladies before gentlemen. And this time around is just a quick introduction of who we've got right here on the show. I want to start with Nabstar, all the way from Belgium.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
I can't hear you. What's up?
Yeah.
I'm good, man.
Alright,
I just really cannot coordinate exactly what's going on right now.
Yeah, it's a quick introduction from you, Nabstar.
Okay, my name is Nabstar K. Nabil for real. You can call me just Nabil. I'm Vice President, CEO of Terror Survivors. I'm an artist and entertainer, wherever you wanna. Yeah.
Okay, and next on our list is nobody else but Ngoma from Cameroon.
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
Yeah, it's Ngoma.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Next on our list, listeners, is Ngoma, all the way from Cameroon. He will give us a little introduction about himself.
Hello, guys. N to the G to the O to the MA. I guess you all don't know what it is, who it is, but soon you're gonna know. I'm probably on my own, but They're soon gonna know me, and we're about to take over the whole nation. And 237 Kamel Boso.
Okay, that's Ngoma from Cameroon. And right next on the list, it's Arre from Cameroon as well.
Hello, listeners of POM Radio UK. I'm Arre Etang. I'm an artist under Empire Boya, and a member of Dance 237. I'm just a band boy doing his thing, trying to rap Cameroon every day, all day. I'm happy to be here and hope you all enjoy the program again. Peace out.
Yeah, that's next on the list. We've got nobody else but One Zeal from South Africa.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm One Zeal. He's jealous. Line boy and others. Writer and from Cameroon 237 all day green red yellow represent. I'm happy to be on POM UK. Hi, it's a pleasure.
And Vreezy Ville from the U.S.A.
Yes, boys, you already know it's about Vreezy Ville. Cameroon and Zonto, Bright United, and rounded out by Lopito Master, all the way from U.S. Recently signed on the Franco Records. Yes, boss. Yeah.
Okay, and Miss Bess from Netherlands. The only
Hi, guys.
The only lady on the show today.
The small boys on the floor.
Is it me now?
Yeah, Miss Bess.
Hi, guys. It's Miss Bess, all the way from Amsterdam. I hope you guys join us and have fun today. Let's get the show started.
Okay, listeners, that's what we've got for you today, and don't go nowhere, because right now we are getting big time into business. The business of the day, Cameroon Music Forum, and like you've heard it, all the artists are present and they're ready to talk right here on POM Radio UK. And right now, before we continue with the show for tonight, I want to be playing this song from Sam Mbende. It's from Cameroonian artists, one of those Cameroonian artists that have taken Cameroon music to a different level. They've put Cameroon in the world spotlight. So stay tuned in as you listen to Sam Mbende, Bebe.
Ayo, jomwe di bolimba, tumyango simawele lamba, owondi mire mama suweka, usane mojita, neo madimbe yana, mpomu mawana libumbe, bebe wa jene wae, onikomi abiso iboma. Sona wale sotaka Nangwa tenjo manje Naibi penje obola Mulema Musimemba pewa Yola miobe na pongo Oni wesemba ongo Nani we ande wanderi Naibi pe Diana Tony wa Mobenita Sonam Bebe Ombaniba Diana Sonam Bebe Yanongomba Ayo Denge Kenya lerimba Sia mawere dunda Sesa dolo eboli bisona Dula sima orojia Biso baba natake Biso maso na ndenge Biso baba na meme Suere biso asibe Ibetona monya suataka Nanune alemo Dona la kise watone Asimene Odimbeana Usondi selonge la suelika Na odibula ya Na wembenge yambale Keloba Dimendelingane wa onyolana Ile mami ba mititena mitaka Senga sisi kubinea Somi ba mititena mikoma Bebe Isori kubinea Wamo benite sonanguri Bebe ya sunga biso na wa Odianete sonanguri Bebe ya nongomba bana wamo benite sonanguri Bebe ongwanumba Odianete sonanguri Bebe ya nongomba.
Okay, listeners, that's how we're doing it right here on POM Radio UK and the Music Forum. I want to use this very moment to say shout out to our listeners all the way from Germany. Shout out to our listeners from Qatar. Big shout out goes to all our listeners from the U.S.A. And not forgetting those of you right here tuning in right here from London, UK. Big shout out to all our listeners from Cameroon. Not forgetting our loyal listeners tuning in all the way from Accra, Ghana. And whatever part of the world you may be listening from, we appreciate you tuning in for the show today. And right now, we are taking the very, very, very first discussion for today. And it's got to do with a Cameroon music industry. And right now, I would like us, as in me and the artists present on the show today, to talk about the transformation that has taken place in the Cameroon music industry. What can we say about the Cameroon music industry then, as in Sambende's time, Zankalewa time, and compared to that of now, Ngoma, now with Ngoma, Miss Bess, Nabil, One Zeal, and all that. So I'll begin this time around. Lady, sorry me, but this time around I'll go again with the term ladies before gentlemen. So Miss Bess, what can you say about that?
Well, Prince, thank you. Well, first off, I would want to say people don't make music that lasts 8 minutes anymore. Hallelujah. Yeah. And it's been a whole lot of change, since then, of course, because we are youths and we've been listening to a lot of new things and incorporating it with where we're from and the language we speak. For example, the hip-hop and the rap and the R&Bs and everything like that. Because we're young and we're fresh, we take that and we put it together with the pidgin we grew up speaking French and the languages and all that. So right now, I think it's more exciting, it's more hip, and it's international. Yeah. So that's what I would have to say.
Okay, that's what Miss Bess got to say. Right now, I will be asking One Zeal, what have you got to say about when you have to compare the Cameroon music industry then in the time of Sambede and our time now? One Zeal? Hello, is One Zeal there? All right, I will move on to Vreezy Ville, all the way from the USA.
Yes, boss. Actually, I would say it's really amazing, the transition. Realizing that Cameroon is soon going to be on that international forum. We all know PTP and the rest, but they all say shows all in Cameroon. And seeing that we're taking that step forward to be able to make shows and sell shows around, that's something really great for the industry. Seeing that Nabstar could be in Belgium and sell shows and even go to London. Seeing that Ngoma could come to the U.S. and sell shows. Seeing that One Zeal in South Africa go anywhere part of the world and sell shows. That's what we want, and that's what we're working forward to. I'm just proud. I'm just proud for that transition and that step that we all are making to get ourselves out there. So I'm happy. I mean, it's all sin, so it's nothing hidden. The job continues.
Yeah. Okay. So, Arre, what have you got to say about this?
Well, American music in particular has led from different eras, since from the time of the PMs and the EAs and everything, and actually and our turn. What we are trying to keep from artists, what we are trying to incorporate is the fusion between the modern music machine on TV and our culture, because we have to keep our culture in what we do, and we don't have to make our music late, because if we just do what we do in our country, it will not be able to be out there in the international scene. So you have to kind of mix those fusion and try to collaborate with other artists out there. So for us now it's challenging, because many of us grew up not even knowing our dialect, our mother tongue. So it's difficult for us at times to sing in Jagam or in what language we are from. But I know many artists today are making the effort to get that done. Some people even go to their parents and brothers to help them write a song or ask them for lines in the dialect so as to make their songs more accessible for their community. You see, even guys like and Joby, the very could just do pure hip hop, but I mean, Mabanda boy and already rap for pidgin, and he has opened one item for some way. At first, we could not just do things in pidgin. We wouldn't be that bold. Everybody will be doing like nigga what up, and rapping. But now, they don't change. And if you look at it, guys still isn't good for older people. Young artists go look. Joby has collaborated with the senior collaborating with the people. And we are trying to drive the old generation towards also to keep on and to keep the energy flowing. So I think it's a good thing, whatever is going on. We're trying.
Okay, that was Arre, and right now I would like to ask Ngoma. Ngoma, what do you think? What can you say about the Cameroon music industry as of the time of Sambende and the likes of the Zangalewa, and compare it to those of you now, the Cameroon industry now in your time?
Well, I would like to say, it's very virtual comparing the Pope with the Kataki. So it's a kind of a big distance. You see, we've grown a lot. We've gone through the test of time. There's a lot of changes which have been done. You see, artists, we began, you see the new age, PTP around the new age from the 2000s, and he brought up new styles. But as from the renaissance of Jovi, it started opening up the mind of Cameroonians. So they actually now begin to believe in what they have in them, using the originality. Because at first, for us, the normal urban artists, we always began to rapping or singing only in English. So we started cultivating the African style, and I think it's a very good progress, and it's very nutritive for the industry and the listeners too. I think we are getting a bunch of fans, like the Cameroonian public is now turning to like what comes out of Cameroonian artists, because we ourselves, we fight and we give them whatever they need, because as of now I think the music level of Cameroon is very perfect, and good stuff are coming out of Cameroon. So only what's left to complete the perfection we're trying to build, like the industry, we just need sponsors. It just boils down to money. So once there's money, everything's gonna kick off, because for money we're gonna do good videos, host good shows, and it's gonna bring much motivation. So we can all together, as we are doing right now, see it to an end. So that's just what I'll say.
So in one word, you're saying the Cameroon music industry now is better than the industry then at the time of Sam Bende and Zangalewa.
Yeah, definitely it is.
All right, listeners, that's the view of Ngoma. And right now, I will ask Vreezy Ville.
Yes, boss.
Yep, you're right, bro.
Yeah, what you say?
Yeah, so right now, I would like you to tell me what you think about the Cameroon music industry then, as of the time of Zangalewa, Sambende, and even Petit Pays. And then if you have to compare it to the Cameroon music industry now, your time, Vreezy Ville, One Zeal, Ngoma, Arre, and the others. What do you think Cameroon music industry is doing any better now than it was back then?
I think so. I believe that, first of all, I wasn't in that era because I'm still like 16 years old. So I only watch from documentaries and stuff like that.
I like that. Nice one.
So I don't really know how much work they put in there. I know they had some classical music that we still listen to it today. But what we're trying to do right here is like, from where they stop, it's just a step forward. We're taking it to another level. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I know we're doing really great. You know, it's a progress. Nothing starts from the top. We all start from the bottom, then move to the top. Yeah. So from what I see and from what is happening, we're really doing great. And I know we're gonna beat that. We're gonna beat that boundary. You know, because even our own people, they don't believe that, you know, Cameroon music is gonna get to that level that it will be appreciated all over the world. But I know we're gonna make that happen. We're already making that happen. It's no doubt.
That's true.
So I'm just encouraging every artist that's putting in work, keep putting in the work. Don't let nobody discourage you, you know what I mean? Cameroon is going to be up there very, very soon.
Okay, that's Vreezy Ville all the way from the USA. And right now, I don't know, any other of my guests, have you got something to say before we move on to the next?
Do I have to say something?
Yeah, you can, bro.
Anyway, I just want to say, like, personally, what I think is, like, there's a little era in the middle that we kind of missed out, because I think when you talk about the time of Sambende and Zangalewa, that's, like, really way back. Like, even for me, it's really, really old school for me. I cannot relate with that, but I mean, I know that that's what I grew up with when I was trying to understand what music was even about. But on the other hand, after that, it came to an era where, like, the urban scene was born. That's the time when, you know, people started, like, doing urban music, because we grew up with traditional makossa. And then now, today, that the urban scene has taken, like, an international turn of events, you know. But what I believe, everybody's obvious, not a question to ask, it's just developing, it's growing more. The power is more into the hands of the youths now, and it's taking a different dimension. Like Miss Bess and the rest of people said, it's a blend of the cultures that we grew up listening to, influences we had from the media and our environment today. Most of us are everywhere in the world right now. I think we have like 3 continents. We're talking from like 3 different continents now, so we can understand how much our environments have influenced our cultures, even though we all come from one little country called Cameroon.
Yeah.
Basically, that's it.
Nice one.
Yep. All right, listeners.
Plus, sorry, let me not cut you guys short. Also, Miss Bess, we got Davido on the phone right now. You know, it shows how, you know, we're just moving up and down. I got Davido on the phone. I might be able to get him on the show right now. He's in Cameroon, and he's with my brother. So, yeah, you know, developing. We're connecting things all up like that. He got to Cameroon. He's holler at me. I just cut the call right now, and I'm going to call them back.
Okay.
Tell him I said hi.
Sure, yeah.
All right, now
Connection.
Okay, One Zeal.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro. What's up? I tried talking to you the other time, but I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, the network had some problems, but you're back online.
All right, okay. We are talking about Cameroon music industry way back then, the time of Sambende, Zankalewa, and comparing it. What you think about the Cameroon music industry now? In your time, One Zeal, Nabstar, Miss Bess, Arre Etang, Ngoma, JJ. What do you think? Is there really a movement? Has something changed?
I think there's been a lot of changes in the industry, and I think that there's more to come, and positive ones though. And I've watched a couple of videos from Nabil, Ngoma, and the rest, and I can say back then the music industry was it had to do a lot with Cameroonian, our tradition. There's a lot of dialect in it, and we're missing that right now. And I think that if we can take some of those tracks, like I've been listening to a lot of La Periode Mbanga, if we can take some of that La Periode Mbanga stuff, and we try to look at the words he said and how they relate to us today. Some of those things I only understand them right now, like he would talk about Petit Frère Wetin Say Bijibie and all that, like that if we can use all that language, and infuse that into our music, I think it's gonna be good, because it's not about really putting that music there. It's about telling people something they don't know. Like Davido, as Nabi was talking about, he had the Damiduro. I love that track because I didn't know what Damiduro is. I think that's why I love the track. Now I want to know what's Damiduro. So I think that if we can use our own language and push it out there in the music, we can work.
I'm on radio, live on radio from UK. Yeah, I do this with a special Cameroonian forum. If you have a second, you can just highlight.
Okay, listeners, you're listening to, in case you're just tuning in, you're listening to POM Radio UK, live from London, and today we are on the Cameroon Music Forum. And with me here, I've got Vreezy Ville, I've got One Zeal, I've got Ngoma, I've got Arre Etang, I've got Miss Bess, and the Nabstar. And I'm your number one host right here on POM Radio UK, Prince Oro. And don't go nowhere, stay tuned, because I'll be right back immediately after the jingle. Stay tuned to POM Radio UK.
POM Radio UK.
Okay, just in case you're tuning in, listeners, it's once more your program, Cameroon Music Forum, right here, live from POM Radio UK, and I'm your host, Prince Oro, and right here, I've got with me Vreezy Ville from the USA, One Zeal from South Africa, Ngoma from Cameroon, Arre Etang from Cameroon, Miss Bess from Netherlands, and Nabstar all the way from Belgium. And we'll be having a lot and lots of fun right here in the studios. And right now we are moving on to our very next topic for today. And this time around, we are going to be talking about the Cameroon music industry. What do we think should be done to step up the image of the Cameroon music industry? That thing that some other countries are doing, and we Cameroonians, we are not doing. I don't know, this time around I won't start with a lady. I will start
I know.
This time around I will start with nobody else but Arre Etang from Cameroon.
Okay. Thanks for giving me the floor. Prince, what I think is, it's a little complicated if we have to talk about what we should do to get the music industry moving. But I think one of the main things that is lacking for many youngsters who are talented and many people to blow out internationally is funds. And those funds come from sponsors. Other sponsors come as what they call your producer or your management, or those people who believe in you, believe in your music, who can put down an amount of money for you to shoot a video and to do a perfect promo, not only in the country but outside, radio, TV, on the ground, in the markets and everything. That is just what is lacking for many of us to break ground. Because if it's for a song, man, if you work up for Kate, you work up for studios in Boya, Yaoundé, Bamenda, you go to studio, you hear good songs, but how do we move from studio to TV? Many guys they work up for Yaoundé, I mean, the next level, to get to the next level, we really need funding. That's what I think we need. I don't know how the other countries got it, or I don't know. You know, in places like Nigeria, for example, there are guys who sing and they are backed up by chiefs, Igwe, people who are men of the government, yes, who have funds, who believe in exactly support. But you know that you talk. You remember the government one time, that kind of thing, so they will never support you. Seriously. So you don't know whether Nawish Onkuman or Nawish Onkuman is friend go hear them. So that's why we always try to put our songs out there so that maybe somebody somewhere can listen to it and believe in it and call you and say, if you do the thing fine. So let's try to see how you can get to the next level. Seriously. I think that's what we lack.
I get sorry. I hope so. I feel talk now. I want to talk and based on Tire Arre talk.
All right.
Is that right? Yeah. See, for personally, what I think is like, you know, say this esprit where Arre brasa na esprit where we don't use them for so many years, and for me, I believe in esprit no ever waka. You understand? It go waka to 20%, but the level where we need for putting effort, we need more than the 80% even where remain. And I believe that the only secret to this thing, I make all of us try as much as possible to be entrepreneurial. Yeah. That's the most important thing behind them. I want to understand two things. In the States, we're the biggest market of music. There's no musician who has ever been successful without an entrepreneurial spirit. That's why someone like Nas, who is one of the best lyricists, is not rich. You know what I mean? It's just a product of the biggest market. And you know, and people have always supported him all throughout the years, but he's not rich, he's not loaded, he's not a successful person to say. I give myself as an example. I started, before I wanted to do rap, I was rapping, but I decided rap will not pay. So in Cameroon, I decided to get into the media. I started to find, how can I do radio? I got into radio, my salary was not making sense. I said, okay, how can I get into making money still in this entertainment industry? And I started doing voiceovers with companies and stuff. And that's when I was able to make money that I produced 2 albums before I left Cameroon. So based on that fact, forget about your Uncle Man or Uncle Mine, Uncle Do, or Terry. Forget about all that problem. Put your mind right, get your mind together. I'm not saying everybody must be like me, but if you get for, don't quote me on this one, you know what I mean? If you get on the streets and do something that you know the tips of my money, or you know to rob somebody's gun, go do what you got to get your money in your pocket and go do what you have to do. That is that push that's going to give you extra lyrics to be a stronger artist even. My point.
Yeah.
So I think it lies in us. Let's do it ourselves. Let's start on ourselves. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, we've had 2 solid points from Arre and Nabstar. And right now I will be asking One Zeal.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What contribution have you got to make about
this? I'm right here.
Yeah, what contribution have you got to make about this?
I believe that for our Cameroon industry to really put an impact out there, you know, there really has to be that collaboration. We definitely need that support, like Ari said. But on our part, I think it has to be a come together. Like I heard someone talk about us making collaborations and all that. Like if we can team up, then we definitely can put out something that works. And I believe in content. Like I think that the industry, we have a lot of good beats and a lot of good voices, but we lack content. Like if we can take time to actually put in some good words in our music, because a lot of people are going to listen to that and it's going to live forever. So we should actually think about content. Let's talk about the things that affect us as Cameroonians. Like we have a lot of political crisis, we have a lot of problems that we have to deal with. And if we can put that in our music, the people are going to relate to us, and we're going to relate back to them, and by then we can get support. But if we're going to be talking about this dancing and all this dancing, how long are we going to dance about that? I think we should actually start thinking about making some serious music. Like Two-Face, before him being where he is and the Akon, when they came out, they had to start talking about the ghetto. And Two-Face had to start talking about the sufferings that they go through. And through that light, he was recognized because he now represented the voice of the people. If we can put our music like, hey, what is our music talking about, and what is it destined for? And I think we can actually get that support that we need. But if we're going to be talking about dancing all throughout, it's cool, but let's not feel bad if we don't have that support or that love back, because a lot of people are actually doing that same thing. That's what I think.
Okay, thank you, One Zeal. And right now, I will be asking our lady in the house. Yeah, Miss Bess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your turn. So waiting for your contribution.
Well, I really don't have much to say about this because the guys actually really put some really good points out there. But I want to stress about what Nabil said about, not sitting and hoping and waiting for someone else to, just come out of the blue and come support you. You should be able to be self-entrepreneurs and everything, that you, believe in what you do and try as much as possible to make sure that you put your things where you want them to be, and supporting one another and making the music tasteful.
Yeah.
And we are definitely going to get there.
Okay, Miss Bess from Netherlands. And right now, I really want to turn back to Cameroon in the Ngoma.
Yo.
Yeah, so waiting for your contribution. What do you think?
Well,
go on.
I don't know who said we need to touch. I think it's Vreezy Ville who said we need to touch our lyrics and get to write down what people need. Well, I'll add more to that. As Cameroonians, we get to feel understand like urban artists. They get to see those who have succeeded with this kind of style. You see the guys like the Jovis. You see many people and Stanley, they try to copy him nowadays because they've made through that style and they've made it shine with that style. So everybody must not take the same path. Doesn't matter whether you write what people need, because you see most of the times people feel and they sing trash. The song would make no sense and it's not right. That's not music. So I'll just like all of us to stay on point. And also, if we can get the government interested in what we're doing, that would be a great move.
Okay. That's Ngoma all the way from Cameroon. And right now, we have to go back to the U.S.A. and Vreezy Ville in the building.
Yes, so actually, I'm not going to detail out, I'm just going to put out mine in point.
Yeah.
First, I'll go by saying entrepreneurship. Like, you need to put in your work personal as an artist. You know what I mean? Nobody will just come and invest in you like that. They don't see your effort.
Yeah.
Secondly, I'll go with dope visuals. When I say visuals, I'm talking as regards to videos. Not just basic videos. Try doing videos with concept. Try making a video that looks like a movie. Thirdly, I'll go with promotions. That's very important. Like most people don't know. Nowadays, it's not just singing good music. You can make good music. Believe me, you will go nowhere without promotions. So try to expand your connect when it comes to promotion. Then that's basically my point. That's just what we need. When you have the good music, do the good videos, get good promotions going, and believe me, people is going to hear you. People's going to hear you.
Okay, listeners, just in case you're tuning in right now, you are listening to POM Radio UK. It's live from London, and right now we are having a Cameroon Music Forum, and I've got with me Vreezy Ville from the USA. One Zeal from South Africa, Ngoma from Cameroon, Arre Etang all the way from Cameroon, Miss Bess from Netherlands, and Nabstar from Belgium. We've been having a lot of talks, but don't worry, because the show will still got more time to go. So in case you're tuning in just now, you haven't missed anything, because the show is just getting hotter and hotter from this point on. So don't worry, you're not missing and you're not lacking behind. Okay, listeners, right now we are moving on to the next topic for today, and this time around it's all about artists who are back there in Cameroon. Most artists in Cameroon may be thinking moving out of Cameroon could be a solution to taking them further. I would like to ask my guests who are from the diaspora to tell us what they think about this idea and talk a little bit about the challenges of doing music out of Cameroon. And I'm going to start with One Zeal from South Africa.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The question again is, most of our Cameroonian artists back there in Cameroon,
yeah,
some of them or most of them are thinking the solution for them to get noticed is for them to move out of Cameroon, travel out of the country to do music. They think they'll go further. What do you think about this idea? And tell us what you think are some of the challenges you as an artist, Cameroonian artist in the diaspora, faces.
Oh yeah, I think it's a very good point you came out with, the Christian. Sometimes it feels like you're a Cameroonian and you're an actor, and you go to Hollywood to be an actor. No matter how good you act in Cameroon or in Nigeria, when you leave to Hollywood, you have to know that before you got there, there's been actors that have been doing something. I'm not saying better, but they've been doing something that relates to the people that side. And I don't think in the diaspora you have to make it as being an artist from Cameroon. I don't think it's the way, because back here in South Africa we have a lot of house music, we have a lot of South African hip hop, we have a lot of different genre of music, and these people cannot actually relate. They cannot actually relate to where you come from. They cannot actually relate to your music. So, but if you're doing that music back home, people can actually relate to that a lot. Like I know artists here like Wax Day and Denzel who was here in U.S.A. The music was going good, but how many people can come up to represent your music or to relate to your music or to follow your music? When you compare the percentage of the people in the diaspora and the people back home, if you can tell that doing music back home really relates. Like Hempe, sound, it's a slang. It's a slang that he made global. I think if he made that music in the diaspora, it wouldn't work because people are not going to relate to that Hempe, that quote. So that's how I feel. I think doing music in Cameroon, it's a good start. For me personally, being in U.S.A, I've been doing studies for a lot, and I believe that in the future of my music is really going to be back in Cameroon, because I would like to wake up and talk to the people around and know what's up and put all that into my music, and something that has conscience or something that has a message. I think that's the way. It's not in the diaspora.
All right, that's One Zeal giving us his point there, and right now we'll be moving back to Nabstar. Nabstar, what have you got to say about this?
What I like to say first and foremost is it's a personal thing for everybody individually. Everybody, like, we just talked to someone in South Africa, we got my dude in the States, and you're in the UK, and people, and everybody's everywhere else, and it depends on what takes you to where you're going to. So I want to speak for myself personally. I think that I've been able to live my life in a certain way. I knew I was going to do music from a young age, and I've always tried to live my life in a certain artistic way so that I can be able to express myself musically as best as I can. That's why I didn't find it normal to stay in one school for more than 2 years, and I went to 12 schools, and then I came over here as a different part of me. This is a part of me that brought me to Europe, was first of all for education, and then secondly was to be able to learn a few things. If I want to term myself as a revolutionary, I think that every revolutionary in Africa over 90% of them left Africa at a certain point, went to Europe, learned a couple of things, came back to Africa and tried to build it based on the positive things they learned outside. And that's the way I like to look at myself. The fact that I'm doing music here is just because music is part of my life. I did it when the circumstances were not even possible. Like when I was in Africa and the studios were difficult to find and things were really difficult, not like now. I did it, so there's no reason why now with all these circumstances I would not still do it. But based on the musical career, I think I'm more than just a musician, I'm an entrepreneur. The things I have to learn here, the things I have to learn in my life, and those things are going to also influence the music I make, and that's why I'm out here now. But the music still goes back to Africa, and that's the base. This is just a phase in my whole career.
Okay.
That's my point of view.
All right, thank you very much. And right now we'll be moving over to Netherlands and our only lady in the house, Miss Bess.
Hi guys. Well, it's no secret that we are here going through some difficulties when it comes to trying to sell our music in Africa. Because it has to do with you can possibly make good music from here and try to promote it in Africa without being there yourself. That's the one struggle that I personally have. And being here as well, I would say, has its advantages as well, because like Nabil said, we, got to learn a lot of stuff that has to do with the taste of music and the way we see life and the way we translate it. And but I would just want to conclude that it has a sweet and bitter side of it.
So, in one question, if you asked to go back to Cameroon and do music, will you happily do that?
I will.
Is it a choice? The question is, it a choice? How do you know? Is it a choice? That's a technical question. If I was Miss Best manager, she shouldn't answer that. Like, is it a choice? Like, what you say? If she had to go back to Cameroon and do music, would she go back? It's not like she can go back to Cameroon and do music if she wants to. Yeah. That's a choice now. Now we have to look at, that's why I say it's an individual thing. People are not just in Europe because, don't get it twisted, I don't think there's anybody here who's in Europe just because we left Africa with nothing to do and walked over and came over here. No, are we in Europe to try and make a career here? So I'm saying, in South Africa, my brother, I can understand that. That is like the Europe of Africa, and that is like a place where you can actually have people who can relate to you. And that's a place where your dreams can actually come true in Africa. It's the most developed economy in Africa, no doubt about that. But if you are in Europe, who comes to Europe to come and do music? I don't know who came here to do music. For who? Sure.
Nah, man.
Yeah. So, can you rephrase the question again for Miss Bess? Let's go. If you don't mind.
Maybe ask me a question.
No, it's not about the technicality. It's about the message going across. We're doing this for the audience. It's very important. Like a question that we ask and really let people not get it twisted. We're not out here just trying to survive every day because we don't have anything to do back home. We're out here because we're doing something. And there will come a time in the career where if we have to go back home, we're going to do it. But everybody knows music cannot support our career yet. And if we can have those other means here and still make the music here and try to promote it back home, I think, I'm not talking for everybody, but I believe most reasonable people here in Europe who are in the music industry are on that part.
Okay.
What he said.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, Miss Bess, you've got someone watching your back and lucky you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, right now, listeners, I will be asking Vreezy Ville to give us his contribution on this particular topic.
Yeah.
Nana, your turn.
This one, Nabstar said everything. What do you want me to say now?
You answer all the questions.
Nabstar talks. Wait, Nabstar talks. A personal answer. Any person get your personal answer. So,
no. This is the thing. Petit Perry once said, "Coffee Olomi, they don't wear all clothes. When I want me wear now it."
And now Petit Perry said don't wear all clothes. You never see Petit Perry. You never see Coffee Olomi they wear purple socks.
So okay, this is what it is, right? like Nafi said, you know, I came here to the States. In my mind, I wanted to do music, but at the end of the day, you need some backup stuff. You know what I mean? You need a career, though. You need a plan B. Shit. So I'm in school, you know, and I'm still doing music.
Yeah.
But the truth is, like, our genre of music, we really, like, in the State, believe me, I came to the State before I started doing Afro-pop music. That was because, like, the State, you like, it's a whole bunch of genres of music happening here. And to promote your own genre, which is not even that known, you know, like, it's really difficult. So, I support the fact going to do music in Cameroon, or let me say promoting your music back in Cameroon. And that's what I'm trying to do this year, actually. You know, going back, doing some dope-ass videos, you know, doing some good, you know, promotions and stuff like that. Actually, Davido even stole my concept in that IA song. Those are like...
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Don't say
That's the video again.
Yeah.
Don't say Anna. I come on, talk to you, Nana, so I'll call you back, Nana. So
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Davido stole my
That would not
concept, and
surprise
he needs to pay me back. Yeah, because I was...
Talk to me, brother. After the show, holla at me.
I confirm. That concept was supposed to be one of my videos this year in Cameroon. But anyways, me and him is going to reconcile on that shit. So, but yeah, you know what I mean? Like, going back home is actually a very good thing for us African artists, Cameroonian artists who are in the States and who are everywhere part of Europe and all that stuff. Because that's where it all began. You know, that's the root. You know, you cannot make Afro-pop music and want to promote it in Europe or in America. You know, like Nappy said, but let them not get it twisted. We all have our own personal careers. You know, exactly. I'm trying to be a dope-ass nurse.
Yeah. If you guys don't mind, can I just add something?
Yeah,
like, it's very important. Like, it's very, very important. Like, people really get messages. You know what I mean? Yeah. What he just said now is a typical example of something that a lot of people taught back in the days, and they should face realities so that our kids shouldn't be living dreams that will never come true. You understand what I'm saying? We have to be very realistic. There are a lot of kids who think that they can leave Cameroon and go to America and become a Jay-Z. That is very, very true. Very, very true, because anything is possible. But what is closer to reality than Jay-Z is a P-Square or a Wizkid. So let's get our minds right. You understand what I'm saying? That's just a point that I want us to get across there. That is a long route. There is a Wale whose parents actually speak Yoruba in the house.
Yeah.
But Wale does not remember anything about Nigeria, because he went there so young that he is fully an American. There's nothing Nigerian about him. He still cannot speak Pidgin. He's getting into Nigeria now after he's met Wizkid and he's met Ice Prince and all of them. You know what I'm saying? So just to put that point, it's important that kids understand that don't let us dream, but let us dream within our means of earth. We're not out of the planet yet.
But then, Nabstar.
Exactly.
Hello.
Don't shoot me for what time I started talk. After when I talk, I talk.
No. There are some dreams that will never come true. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Let's be realistic about life.
I listened to this Sarkodie song preach, and he was like, "So if I
was a Jay-Z, thank you, brother. Talk to me. So if I grew up in America, I'll be bigger than Jay-Z. Bullshit, bro."
He was like, Sarkodie was like, there are some dreams that he wish for himself, like being born in Harlem and being like and all that. Like if he was born in America, he will have a Grammy, but he can't get a Grammy, and he knows that. He hopes for it, but he can't get it because he's not an American.
Hello, guys.
And even if he comes here to do the music here, his genre of music, he will not still make it to the Grammys.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So what it is what the information we're trying to pass on us artists out here, out in the States and Europe. We're trying to let them know that, you know what I mean? Wherever you are, you can still do what you do and make it.
But keep it real.
You don't need to change yourself. You don't need to transform from being an Afro-pop artist to a hip-hop artist or try to do like Americans and all that. I came here, believe me, I thought only hip-hop could make you be a best artist or make you be global. When I came here to the States and I started seeing Two Faces and B-Squares are making money, that's when I transformed to being an Afro-pop artist. I did my first Afro-pop song in 2011.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Till now. And to see that I'm growing and getting known in my own community, that's more than a Grammy for me.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So wherever you are, you can make it. It's all determination. It's all your hard work. It's all your effort. before I got signed recently, I was doing everything by myself. I shot Cameroon Azonto video for my own money. I shot Bright Your Night video for my own pocket. All my songs I've been doing for myself. You don't even know what I would.
You're 16?
I don't need to comment about that.
But yeah, no, because you already said something. You already said I'm about 16 years old.
You know, you really like that's where the entrepreneurship side comes from out. Like we all have to strive to do what we have, and for putting that work.
No, don't get it twisted, man. I'm commending you for that because I'm just the same like that.
You know, so it's just like people back home, they don't know. Like, believe me, I'm not eating bread and butter here every day. It's hard out here. Yeah. Like, let the people out there in Cameroon don't think we're enjoying it or it's some kind of a heaven. It's hell.
Shit, damn.
I'm not going.
Then fly come back now. Fly come back.
Okay, listeners. All right.
Yeah, boy, that's what
all right.
I'm not going. It's all good. So, even till now, I wish I was in Cameroon doing this kind of music I do here in the States. That's why I'm trying to go back to Cameroon this year for so many other stuff. Because actually in Cameroon, you can make it far better than when you're out here in the States or in Europe.
Okay, guys.
Definitely.
Okay, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, seriously, this topic, while we were chatting, I just had to remember this picture I saw sometime in the internet, whereby one guy was calling his brother from Cameroon. The guy is actually in the UK, and he was like, brother, send me money now. And the guy was like, man, see, UK strong, money no day. He said, if you get strong, what did you do that side? Come this side, no? Yeah, so as Nabi was saying, that was what was in my head. So this so Arre and the other artists in Cameroon, no beefing. They will be thinking, but what's he saying? If it's really not good there, why not come back for Cameroon?
That's why I say it's a personal thing. I don't want us to generalize it. It's a very, very personal thing. Yeah. I personally would not say where I am is hell. If it was hell, I will go back to heaven, which I believe should be Cameroon. You understand what I'm saying? But and of course, I'm sure it's not hell for him. But what he says, like, there are also hard times that he faces that people, that it's not just bread and butter every day. Exactly. I think that's the point, you know. But like I say, it's also always a personal opinion, and mine was really personal and concerned people like around me that I'm aware of.
All right. Okay. Yep. Listeners, you're listening to POM Radio UK, your number one Afrobeats internet radio, and we are live from London. And right here in the studio, we are handling the show, Cameroon Music Forum, and I've got Vreezy Ville, I've got Nabstar, I've got One Zeal, I've got Ngoma, Arre, and Miss Bess.
Yep.
And right now, I really want to take a very, very short break. And this time around, listeners, you will be listening to this song by nobody else but one of our guest artists on the show today, Ngoma. And the song is titled Affair Nkap. So stay tuned in and watch out, because the video should be dropping anytime soon. And when we come back, you will hear from Ngoma himself. Stay tuned to POM Radio UK. It's Affair Nkap.
Confirm.
Yeah.
Ngoma, your change to follow.
5 in the AM. I'm listening to FM. Inspiration ain't to another DJ's out of red. The feeling of a calling. Please listen, dear brethren. Rap nomination, I won't be one a reverend. Now they hear me, so JJ, I beg tell them. In case you've forgotten, haters, I'ma murder them. It's funny, cause nothing can train in my house Spartan. Don't bother believing whether copy, I'm a chef. Amen. Bless from heaven, chimmer rapping is in the future, but Jim, I'm telling look at them and pull now, baby, demonstration reference. Now you see, so free me, nigga, I'm ready to give up patience. No need for slow dogs for me. Let's get some market. These days fire. No failure for the brilliant. No relentless effort. Better than coconut to chop on. Keeping it down. Ain't no need for being controversial like King Kong. So my tongue talk that talk. Relevance. It's a scary power. I rhyme smarter. I'll do this anyhow. Jam them hard. I'm gonna make it to the streets. Okay, that's Benz. I've hang up. Oh boy, not to guys work hard. Play hard. You must hustle for your job. Now wage up. Keep it muscle. It's a cover. Now it's their boss, please up me spitting rhymes, it's feeling. A couple of demos, you know know I never quit demonstrating my swag, especially out ball independently. I might be starting shit for the boy, I know be JJC. My old boy Nina John, so give me some wine, I'll go oh hey. I'm beat on struggle, make him sponsor donate. The rain no lame, I see them waiting from right now from heaven. You come from bubble, snack, jungle, zucho, my tea, even. Never thought I need to stop my beginning, look where Changshu. Give me creative, nigga, come me not to tell him thank you. I don't have to give up, even upon I'm tired. I chew, ain't that how I'm being no bravo, come never be sub by Juju. This is Harry Baba, I rhyme smarter, the police anyhow. Jam I'm harder, I'm gonna make it to the streets. Okada to Benz, I bang up, oh boy, not to guys work hard, play hard, you must hustle for your job. Now wake up, keep it muscle, it's a cover. I know go bench non-stop in happiness. I bang up, oh boy, not to find out. Manglonga mambo very sorry, go chata po. Kwango jiran and go pin a late, no lemon red no flow. Also show trap no studio, just shit and go like a biscuit pump and go to pitch your post no check snap up off Nariko. Or bear alone, mess on a cold base and go on a carrot. I'm my dressing to black ballet. To run your trolley pair and go to one mom la pongo to chill. I'm very humble. I would to see my bobby come and shoot some pet and round Joe and schools. Buffana no say one day go higher to beast and I went they hold down to the hustle. Time tap like I have I got the throttle inside swagger. So to my bafu tang, I caught a quarter on a foot talk. I'm the greatest, never say never. I bang up, oh boy, not to guys work hard, play hard, you must hustle for your job. And when your job, keep it muscle, it's a cover. I know go bench non-stop in happiness. I bang up, oh boy, not to find out. This is Harry Bauer, I rhyme smarter, the police anyhow. Jam harder, I'm gonna make it to the streets. Okada to Benz, I bang up, oh boy, not to guys work hard, play hard, you must hustle for your job. And when your job, keep it muscle, it's a cover. I know go bench non-stop in happiness. I bang up, oh boy, not to find out.
Okay, listeners, you were listening to Affair in Cap by our boy Cameroonian artist Ngoma, and we've got him on the show. So stay tuned while we try getting them back on the line. And right now, you will listen to the song one more time. Stay tuned to POM Radio UK.
5 in the AM. I'm listening to FM. Inspiration into another DJ's Arre Etang. The feeling of a calling. Please listen, dear brethren. Rap nomination I won't be on a reverend. Now they hear me so JJ I beg tell them. In case you've forgotten haters, I'ma murder them. It's funny, cause nothing can train in my house burden. Don't bother believing whether God be my chef. Amen. Bless from heaven, chimmer rapping is in the future, but I'm them. Look at them and pull a BB demonstration reference. Now you see, so free me, nigga, I'm ready to give up patience. No need for slow dogs from me. Let's get some market. This is fire by fire. No failure for the brilliant. No relentless effort. Putting a coconut to chop on. Keeping it down. Ain't no need for being controversial like King Kong. So my tongue talk that talk. Relevance. This is Harry Bauer. I rhyme smarter. The police anyhow. Jam I'm harder. I'm gonna make it to the streets. Okada to Benz. I bang up. Oh boy. Not to guys work hard. Play hard. You must hustle for your job. And when your job, keep it muscle. It's a cover. Non-stop in happiness. I bang up, oh boy, not to find out. Now it's their boss, bleeds up me spitting rhymes, it's feeling. A couple of demos, you know I never quit demonstrating my swag, especially out ball independently. I might be starting shit for the boy, I know be JJC. My old boy Nina John, so give me some wine, I'll go oh hey. I'm beat on struggle, make him sponsor donate. The rain no lame back, see them waiting from right now from heaven. You come from bubble, snack, jungle, zucho, my tea, even. Never thought I need to stop my beginning, look where Changshu. Give me creative, nigga, come me not to tell him thank you. I don't have to give up, even upon I'm tired. I chew, ain't that how I'm being no bravo, come never be sub by Juju. This is Harry Bauer, I rhyme smarter, the police anyhow. Jam I'm harder, I'm gonna make it to the streets. Okada to Benz, I bang up, oh boy, not to guys work hard, play hard, you must hustle for your job. And when your job, keep it muscle, it's a cover. I know go bench non-stop in happiness. I bang up, oh boy, not to find out. lunga mamba very sorry ga ko chata po kwango jirana ga pena le na lema red na flow also show trap ni studio jishin ngala ka biscuit pombo bo nko to picture post no check snap up of na rico o bear loan masana ko pes ngo kono na kera I'm dressing to black ballet je veux ranger to le père nko to wa mom la pongo ton till I'm very humble I want to see my barber come and show pay and round jo to man couscous bafana no say one nigga go higher to beast and I when they hold down to the hustle Santa like I have I got the throttle inside swagger so to my bafu tang I quarter no for talk I'm the greatest never say never I bang up oh boy not to fight work hard play hard you must hustle for your job and when your job keep it muscle set covered I no go bench non-stop happiness I bang up oh boy not to find out this is scary power I rhyme smarter the police anyhow time harder I'm gonna make it through the streets oh God that's a Benz I bang up oh boy not to fight work hard play hard you must hustle for your job and when your job keep it muscle set covered I no go bench non-stop happiness I bang up oh boy not to find out
I funk up oh boy not to find him. Yeah, that's Ngoma. I funk up that I call him the Sakodi of Cameroon. So right now I want to say Ngoma.
Hello?
Yeah, we were just listening to your song there. I funk up. If I should put it right, if at least I'm able to know some little bit of Cameroonian dialect, I think cap simply means money business.
Yeah, definitely. What concerns money.
All right. And if my research is not wrong, you are meant to drop the video of this song today.
No, I was supposed to drop yesterday, but actually the date wasn't set. So I was actually running some TV errands, as I would like to finish the TV project before I have it online. So definitely I've set a date for the 20th. That's next Thursday, unfailingly, and that's the final date. I'll just do another cover and have it online by tomorrow evening.
Okay, and so let's talk about this your video. There's a rumor around that this song is gonna be the bomb from Cameroon this year.
Yeah, definitely, because I actually budgeted like a lot, and given the works of Ada is a very good director, and we worked as a team, like even brothers rather than business. And definitely the delivery will be the best from Cameroon this year. I promise.
Okay. So what should we all be expecting from this video? What choreography? Would there be any choreography in it?
Nah, actually it's not a dance song, but there's actually some dancing done there. But you just see crazy stuff, good shots, and it's just a whole new look, something never seen before in Cameroon.
Okay, thank you very much. And listeners, that's how we're doing it right here on the Music Forum, Cameroon Music Forum, live on POM Radio UK, your #1 Afrobeats internet radio. And it's a Cameroon thing. And right here with me in the studios, I've got nobody else but Vreezy Ville from the U.S.A., One Zeal from South Africa, Ngoma from Cameroon, Arre Etang from Cameroon, Miss Bess from Cameroon, and Nabstar from Germany. From Belgium. Okay, listeners, we are going on the very, very, very next discussion for today. And this time around, I would like us now to talk about the Sonar Academy Awards that took place at the Hilton Hotel in Yaoundé sometime in December 2013. What are your impressions about that event?
I want to start because mine is really short.
Yeah.
Too bad I didn't make. I was in Cameroon at that time, but I had to fly to Nigeria, so I wasn't there. But when I came back, I saw a couple of shots on TRTV and all that. I thought it was really well put together because I actually didn't see the show, but I saw the red carpet and I really regretted missing it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it was a good idea. I think it was really a good platform, and I think the people that I know them, but I can't remember the names, that actually put it together, they should please keep doing that because it was amazing. It's an amazing entertainment award show for Cameroonian entertainers and all that. It was amazing. It was good. Good idea, good energy. Keep doing it.
Yep, that's Miss Bess. And right now, Arre, what have you got to say about the Sona Awards? Arre. Okay, we'll move on.
This Arre or that Arre?
I think he mistakenly went off, actually.
Oh, right, okay. We'll then move on to Ngoma. Ngoma?
Yep.
So, what can you say about the Sona Academy Awards that took place in the Hilton?
Well, the awards actually came to give a few Cameroonians a hope. Actually, I being one, because I was supposed to release a Fenka video in November, but actually me being seeing all the nominees have been made and everything has been done. I would rather stay back and stay put and wait for a 2014 release rather than release the video in 2013, which would have no credit. So it came to give hope, and actually Cameroonians, like the urban artists in Cameroon, they actually want to get there. And it's kind of a Grammy for us though, because I don't really see, for now that's the only, and it's a good start. And I hope there'll be many more this year.
Okay. And right now we'll be moving over to Vreezy Ville.
Yes, boss.
Yep. So, what can you say about the Sona Awards, Sona Academy Awards that took place in Yaoundé 2 months ago? That's December 2013.
I say, first of all, I have to give a round of applause for that grant. That grant is still about house in America, yes. At the chop fish, I every day. I not be even no say. He was up to something like that, and the result and the output from it was like really great. Like Ngoma said, giving hopes to us. That's something that we really need. Giving awards, recognizing people for their talent and their efforts. That's something that is really wonderful, and I was really impressed. I was really impressed with the work and the output of it all. And I wish, hopefully, this year we're gonna be up for it too. We're gonna be down there to, celebrate some awards. Yes, no shaking.
All right. Right now, have we got Arre back online? Have we got Arre back online? Okay, then we'll move over to One Zeal from South Africa. Zilas.
Yes, Zilas.
All right, One Zeal.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, so what's your own view? What is your own contribution? What do you think about the Sona Academy Awards that took place in Yaoundé sometime in December 2013?
I only saw pictures on Facebook, but I'm glad that it's a great initiative that actually went online, national TV. I think already is something good for the Cameroon entertainment. And I wasn't in Cameroon back then. I only saw pictures, and I think it was a great start. And I think in years to come, it's definitely going to be much better, in my own opinion.
Okay, and right now we'll be moving over to Cameroon and Arre.
Yes, bro.
All right, good thing you're back again. Yeah, we want to know what you think about the Sona Academy Awards that took place in Yaoundé sometime in December 2013.
I think that it's a good idea. The idea is good. The initiative is good, but as everything is, it was just a first of its kind, and I think this time is going to be better.
Sorry, Arre, we didn't get you. Your line was breaking. Sorry about that. We'll move.
Hello?
Yeah, sorry, we didn't get you. If you could come back again from start, because your line had to break somewhere along the line.
Hello. Okay. I was saying. It's a good initiative, but as the first of its kind, it was not very on point. There are many things to still be added to it, but it's a good movement. And what I think is they restricted many people from getting there, which was not very fair. We should have left all artists, so long as you are an artist and you are I don't know how to say you're signed under the government as an artist, you're certified. That is another.
Yeah.
You should be able to get. You should have been able to get into the hall, but it was just for some people who were given cards to attend, which I didn't find very funny. I don't want to be cocky, but for me,
he didn't sound very funny.
So. But we cannot be in the country and then watch an award, the first of its kind from the TV. It will be fair. We don't do like any normal man for Cartier. Anyway.
Sorry, who's talking to? I know. You got to identify. The voice is low. So Arre.
Arre.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is it's good, and I think they'll get better, and I love it. We need more.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
And hello, Arre.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your volume, it goes up and down.
Like who man asked you any day belly.
Sorry.
Arre didn't affect.
No, I'm in the parlor, man. I'm in my living room. So what I'm saying is we need more. What I'm saying is finishing, concluding it. We need more because we need one or two, many more award shows will boost the artists to work harder in order to compete and actually win. And it feels good to have something to what you're doing. It feels good when somebody gets into your living and you're like, I want this because I do music. Because people around here don't believe that we can do music and get appreciated from it. So I think it's a good idea. They should do more. I love it.
All right. Okay, Nabstar, I know you've been having an edge to say something. Now it's your turn. Tell us what you think about the Sona Academy Awards.
Can I say something?
Yep.
I think one thing I missed before, I appreciate the fact that people try to organize these things. The awards are really needed, but I feel like they should go down. They should do so much research for people that are putting in work, for people that have stuff out there. Because for me, what I saw was a whole bunch of us was left out. I don't know why, but it's just that part that was missing for me. They should go in researching people who are putting work, people who are consistent, people who have that stuff out there that, really needs to be known and seen. A whole lot of people, it's like they just took, it was like a pick-a point, stuff that they did this year. But I won't blame them. Maybe it's the first time they're still yet to be experienced and all that stuff. But I think the next one is going to have everybody on board. It's going to have everybody that has stuff out there,
Yep. All right, listeners, you're listening to the Cameroon Music Forum live on POM Radio UK, and I've got with me Vreezy Ville all the way from the USA, One Zeal from South Africa, Ngoma from Cameroon, Arre from Cameroon, Miss Bess from Netherlands, and Nabstar from Belgium. And right now we are moving on to the next slot on the show. But before we do that, we want to be listening to this lovely song by Darim Squad, and it's titled Original Makossa. But like I like doing my fun right here on POM Radio UK, I've given it my own name, I've given it my own title, and I'm calling it Afro Kosa. So stay tuned, listeners, as you listen to this lovely song. And after this song, we're gonna be talking more about fusion and mixing and boxing right here on POM Radio UK. Stay tuned to POM Radio UK.
The Darim Squad is back to stay. If you know that is my goals, I feel it. Oh yeah. This one and I'm a cosa. Namakosa, this one na Namakosa, original Makosa, this one na Namakosa, Namakosa, this one na Namakosa, original Makosa. On m'aurait dit que l'amour était fluide et pendu, moi j'aurais jamais cru. Douala, yeah, danser, danser. Too much it in the club, everybody just wanna dance and throw away the money, yo. Makosa hit the make maski one for shake up my one jokai, yo. Tout le monde a bougé, a bougé, tout le monde a dansé, danser le Makosa. Tout le monde a bougé, a bougé, tout le monde a dansé, danser le Makosa. Elele kelele kiliye, yeah, ma Makosa. Elele kelele kiliye.
You know, if you see me, yeah, Max Empire, we come closer. This year we dancing Makosa. Marie being Kuncho Musukosa. You need proof? I bring them in the coaster. Moko, everybody they Moko. We not choosing the song too sweet. Cameroon, we show the world popo. Believe me, I the fire, I the go, I the blaze, I the show on your TV, I the air, I the wait, wait. They like me cause I am so brief. She likes me cause I am a great. So Kosa my baby, Makosa my baby, Bessy baby, Jang my baby, Ngoma my baby. Tajong my baby, air, I glow up in the air. Try to see me up there, I disappear. When you kill my young, this one na Namakosa.
Namakosa, this one na Namakosa, original Makosa. This one na Namakosa, Namakosa, this one na Namakosa, original Makosa. Tout le monde a bougé, a bougé, tout le monde a dansé, danser le Makosa. Tout le monde a bougé, a bougé, tout le monde a dansé, danser le Makosa. Elele kelele kiliye, yeah, ma Makosa. Elele kelele kiliye, yeah, elele kelele kiliye, yeah, ma Makosa. Elele kelele kiliye, yeah, elele kelele kiliye. Boba men da, boya wundu. Elele kelele kiliye, for Pico, for Tamil. I know we forget boya.
Max Empire. Let's go. Chuba. Air Productions in collabo. Yeah, ultimate music. We know the waste time.
Yeah.
Okay, listeners, that's how we're doing it right here on POM Radio UK. And you were listening to the Rim Squad original.
The Rim Squad is back to stay.
Max Empire.
If you know that is my goals, I feel it. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. This one na Namakosa, Namakosa. This one na Namakosa, original Makosa. This one na Namakosa, Namakosa. This one na Namakosa, original Makosa. On m'aurait dit que l'amour était fluide et pendu, moi j'aurais jamais cru. Douala, yeah, danser, danser. Too much it in the club, everybody just wanna dance and throw away the money.
Yeah, you're listening to the Rim Sport original Makosa. That's how we're doing it right here live from POM Radio UK, and it's the Cameroon Music Forum. I want to use this very moment to say big shout out to all our listeners who are tuning in right now. And I want to say big shout out goes to Steve Lee all the way in Boya. Big shout out goes to Slim Beats. Big shout out to Museba. I'm not forgetting DJ Pazzo. Big shout out to Tiana Geisha, Rough Kumba Boy, Krista Beauty of the Krista Beauty Show, Fiza Rap. Big shout out goes to DJ Big Wheel. I'm not forgetting Miss BK all the way in Canada. I want to say big shout out goes to Amafru. He was meant to be on the show but couldn't make it today. I'm not forgetting also the number one producer, I Love Beats. Big shout out to you. Big shout out goes to our number one listener all the way from Germany, Eli Linopinge, Basil aka More Money. Big shout out goes to 2 of Bahut's Records. I'm not forgetting Saman Dango. Big shout out to William Taco. And big shout out also goes to Michael Bonois, Young Buck all the way in Qatar, Brazaro. I'm not forgetting Antonin Dam aka Dagosta. Big shout out to JJ, Robert Mama, J Soft, and Waters aka Mangowi. And all those of you listening all the way from Nigeria, I salute you all, I greet you all, and thank you for tuning in to Pump Radio. And right now, we are going on to the next level on this show. But we'll be wrapping up very soon. And this time around, I'm going to be talking to my guests on the show again. And hello, guests.
Yes.
Yeah. We were listening to Darim Squad earlier on, original Makosa, but I doing my thing right here on Pump Radio UK. I've given it a name, Afrokosa.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Dope.
Yeah. I don't know if any of you have listened to that song before.
Not me.
No. Oh, I haven't. I'm just downloading a copy now.
Ah, okay.
The song twice.
All right. That's gonna be our next topic now. That's gonna
okay.
What's the topic?
Yep. How do we get our songs to be heard even within us Cameroonians, be it in Cameroon and the diaspora? I just played this song now, and this song has been on the internet for the past 1 month or so, and playing it right now. A sample of you, 6 of you, not even 2 of you have listened to this song before.
I've listened to it.
How do we expect the Cameroon music industry to go forward? Your contributions.
Can I be? Can I begin?
All right.
Anyway, Ngoma, go ahead.
Okay. The problem is.
Ngoma, go on.
Oh my God.
Okay, I'll shoot.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, go on.
Yes.
Okay. What the most urban artists nowadays fail to understand is they think releasing songs online is you've killed it. You've just given it to the whole world. Meanwhile, that could work only out of Cameroon. If it's in the U.S.A. or it's in the UK or in Belgium or wherever, out of the where the good visitors of the web. In Cameroon, you would hardly find the guys who do the call boxers, and you will not see a call box for someone with a call box having a Facebook account.
Yeah.
So it will basically those who are of our age would definitely have those accounts. So in order to touch everybody, I prefer go through the means those who did the Makosa and the rest, because their music was definitely spread throughout the country. Mm-hmm. So you go through that means. That's by getting your songs on CDs, and you do promo locally rather than online. You do promo locally, you get to touch all the fan base, mm-hmm. and you hit up DJs. That you gotta be a hustler, because except you got a very a team which is ready to sacrifice for you. Like you've got your friends who want to work with you, mm-hmm. so they're gonna help give your shit throughout the country. Already I'm working on that, and if anybody wants to join the team, you should put up his hand and we'll work together. It's a Cooperation 237, and this year is the year of takeover. So we're gonna do everything to have the music to all Cameroonian ears.
Confirm.
Confirm.
Okay.
I like that.
Confirm.
I like that, young entrepreneur.
Come on, add me on board.
Hand it up.
Move on down.
Yeah, Miss Bess.
Well, wow. I think what Ngoma said is just it. Like people, a lot of artists nowadays just, post this stuff online and they think they've done it. That's a lot more to go and a lot more work to do. So if we could, go through what Ngoma said, support each other and try to make sure we get our music out to the places where they're supposed to be, there will be. And, although it's hard, it's not just easy.
Mm-hmm.
But we should try, and we should try to support each other to do that.
Okay.
So Ngoma, I'm on board.
What I'll say is...
Oh, okay, sure.
I mean, it's simple, though. It's simple. All people who know people who know people who know people who know people.
Yeah. So, for what you guys are saying in detail is, we need local promotion. Apart from the internet promotion. Hello, guys. Hello. Okay, listeners, sorry about that. We'll try to connect.
People who have time. That's just for people who have, the time to go on internet and stuff. So Ngoma is definitely right about that. Getting stuff out there. That's a big.
Okay, listeners, sorry about that, and we'll be trying to reconnect the call and have our guests on the show back again. So stay tuned in and don't go nowhere. Yep.
Hello.
Somebody. No kick Prince video.
Yeah.
No, where are they?
No, it's not that.
Okay.
Okay,
we are back.
I know why it's a
live
master.
on air, and
Hello. Yes, boss.
Yeah.
Talking about what I was saying, that simply you guys are trying to say we need to promote our music locally. Yep. That takes me now to something else, and it's got to do with music in Cameroon. Cameroon music in Cameroon. Because like 2 months ago, when I go onto YouTube, I watch songs. I watch songs like the Stanley Eno, Hemper. I watch songs like JJ's and Kaliwa and other good songs on YouTube from Cameroon. Because I'm so crazy about the Cameroon music industry now. Trust me. The songs I know. Nabstar,
good for you.
Nabstar, the songs I know from Cameroon. I'm not sure say no,
I'm sure.
Yeah, so talking about that, I was like saying to myself, oh my God, Cameroon music is doing good. It's doing so well. And I know they are feeling Cameroon music in Cameroon. But when I got to talk to someone who left and traveled to Cameroon, then came back, he told me the reality is different in Cameroon. That when you get to the streets of Cameroon, you don't get Cameroonian songs. When you get to nightclubs, you don't get Cameroonian songs. So what have we got to say about this? For Miss Bess, you traveled to Cameroon last 2 months ago. This thing, is it real? What they told me, is it real?
Who traveled? Me?
Yeah.
You know go Cameroon.
You know go Cameroon.
Sorry, yes, it does.
I don't say the last two questions I never answer. Now why are you confused?
Yes. I was. Actually, it's a fact. It's really true, and it's sadly true because the promotion in Cameroon itself, like we just said, we said it as if it was that easy. That's why I said it's not, because like a lot of us artists doing strong music now with students, and all we have are our friends that have studied some things, engineering, producing, that we all come together and make some good music, and we're not making money just yet. But these people promoting these songs, especially clubs and radios, it's really expensive. In fact, if you don't have someone supporting you, you can't afford to get your songs on radios that easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like the other guy said, who you get to know person, you know who, no person. Yeah. That works as well. But you know, it's half of the artists are suffering through the same things. You have to really know who be who for your songs to go out there.
Yeah.
All have to.
Exactly.
That's a sad thing, and I'm really thinking, you know, people promoting music and all these club owners and all that, they should really come down on Cameroonian artists. And they will play Nigerian artists and other countries' music for free.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really crazy. So we should
definitely.
Believe me,
and try to change that mentality.
Yeah, that problem is not only back home, back there, even here in the States. Believe me, all our DJs here, they believe, there are no couple of them I actually give them rights and stuff, but believe me, they'll promise you, they'll tell you, yeah, I'm going to play your joint if I come to my club, and when you go there, the whole time, you know, yeah, one Cameroon song, even your own self, where they write for their face, you tell the boy in a high, they tell you, some for he always says a song is speak up.
Oh my God.
You know, it's just a problem. I don't know. I think it's something that's in us. It's something that's in us that we have to. It's a devil. It's a spirit that we have to kill in ourselves. You know, I don't know. It's not because we don't have good music. It's just some sort of like, they just feel like, okay, maybe, you know, people don't want to hear Cameroon music yet. Maybe, you know, they want to satisfy the audience. The dance, they have our own song. Harassing it, if possible. You know, tell them, yo, it has to be a little quarrel with them, because that's their side of the business they have to play. That's their own contribution. They don't give us money to just go to the studio or shoot videos. That's the best way they can support us. You know, just play the music.
All right, and anyone else got something to say about this?
I just want to add something. I think I didn't get opportunity to answer on the last question, so I want to just answer both of them together. Okay. I think like Ngoma said, it was like there should be a whole network of work. There's a lot of work that has to be done. I realized something. First of all, everybody has a responsibility to play. First of all, you did this show. You have a Cameroon Music Forum, and you have about 6 people on the show. Yeah. You don't have any producer on the show. You don't have any other radio personality on the show. You don't have any manager on the show. You know what I mean? You don't have any DJ on the show. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? All we have here are a bunch of 6 artists, and this is the problem with Cameroon. Is like we have to understand that this forum that we have right here is like 30% of the music industry. The music industry, artists just contribute of 30% to it. The other 70% is lacking. The way it is lacking in this musical forum is the same way it's lacking on the street. Somebody is on air that is not supposed to be on air now. But if you can hear me.
Yeah.
Like I said, the musical industry is lacking the 70% that we don't have on this forum, the same 70% that we lack in the musical industry back home to be able to permit us to have our music moving around and circulating. I think there's no reason for any artist to think that if you have a producer and you can release an album and you have a so-called manager and a so-called PR, you have done what it needs for you to get to the point in which you have to go, because it takes a whole lot more than that. And like I say again, just for people to be able to come together, much more than knowing somebody that knows somebody. Everybody knows somebody that knows somebody, but people have to be able to, stick together and, in every field you have this person in your crew that has this person in your crew, and be able to be self-sufficient from your crew enough to come out, you know, to be present enough. I think we should look at it from that perspective. Because apart from that, if we don't look at it from the core of the problem and start going about like, yeah, but on the streets they don't play it. Yeah, on the streets they don't play because we don't have DJs that we are affiliated to. We don't have radio personalities that we are affiliated to. And trust me, I was on radio for a lot of years, and I think I was the first person to start playing urban music, and I was not that difficult. Any artist that I believed in could affiliate with me in a certain way, and I'll be able to play your music because I believe in you and I feel you. And that's the point. And just coming back to the last point that I wanted to say, because the question asked about the award, I didn't get to answer it. See, somebody said, like, yeah, I felt bad because you was at home when you was watching the award show. You understand what I'm saying? Now, that should not be a problem. That's not going to help us in any way. I think that it's instead good for us to be able to know that if you're going to have every year 15 or 30 or 20 urban artists in the award show, it makes our competition more important. It makes the award show have much more emphasis, you understand? 2 Chainz will tell you that before he won his first BET award, he was outside. He could not even get into the BET awards a year before. He did the cypher, but he could not even get into the main show. So I think that let's look at it like let's stop putting, we're all artists here. It's very easy for us to have a discussion where we can blame different forums, but we need to be able to understand that music is global and we have to come with every aspect of it. And Ngoma has a very good cut of that 70%.
Yeah.
On his plot.
Hello. Okay, listeners, sorry about that. We'll probably have Nabstar again, and right now I really want to say you're listening to the Cameroon Music Forum live on POM Radio UK with me, your host, Prince Oro, and I really want to say it's been a lovely show so far, and we're just gonna keep it real right here. And right now, listeners, you shall be listening to this song, which is coming from nobody else but Nabstar, and who is Cameroonian artist based in Belgium. And this song,
come on, guys! I've been seeing your stuff everywhere, though. I've been seeing your stuff everywhere.
And this song is titled "Wata Kwasia Braha." So stay tuned.
It's so hot in here, bring me some water. Terror survivor music. Boy, when you see a hit and you're too hot, tell them Kwasia Braha. Bring you some water. It's so hot in here, bring me some water. Not through the red, where did they cook the coca? I check the roaster, my hustle we don't start. I don't chase that paper, now the paper they play parts. You know, say the pro is back. In factory or long, in short, just back. I be the topic for table, over shack for quads. Let us talk for back, I did for front the attack. Windows all tinted black, and they see when we pass. All screens are flat, and there's nothing we lack. Now, so for this rap, who'd have thought of that? Just a few months back, I said it and they be laugh. I still cook a hot track, I'm posted in the lab. I know they take step half, I respect the whole staff. I take every job, and I still pray to God. I stay ghetto fab now, they call me ghetto fab Nabstar. Bend it down if you do me now. Talk about carry on, go down. Break your heart if you feeling this song. What's your Braha? Bring me some water. Show your shine if you're shining right now. And for air if you're feeling this sound. Oh yeah. All around till we shut this place down. What's your Braha? Bring me some water. Hatta, bring me some water. Master DJ, play my song for them now. Kwasa, down to Makosa. Faster, mister, play me, bring me water. Where them day, why they get them so day. Men and they for here, where they strike all day. Trouble no day, we the bubble down here. Bring a move down here, we go double out here. Get loose, mommy, see there's some fun out here. I feel it in the air, so put your hands in the air. Now this is an offer that you can't refuse. I go get into my locker, get you dancing shoes. Now get set, let's cruise. Like my papa be yelling and bruise. Headline lines on the 7 o'clock news. We don't put this place on fire. And when we gone, it be burning in fumes. Bend it down if you feel me now. Turn around, carry on, go down. Break your heart if you feeling this song. Kwasia Braha, bring me some water. Show your shine if you're shining right now. Hands for air if you're feeling this sound. Oh yeah. All around till we shut this place down. Kwasia Braha, bring me some water. Kwasia Braha, bring me some water. So I tell the hater, they listen real better. Terror survivor
I know fresh, I know hotter. Where girls themselves look like mommy water. Planting no be banana, khaki no be leather, hanky no be bandana. Focus on my weather. Sabi no the hide my rainy beach on your umbrella. Guy man no the talk, I just a bit you more naira. 10K over here, small change, no fear. 5K for the gear, 5K for the world, Gucci Gucci everywhere. More, Rico in the air, Henny even though I know my dear. You want more dear? What I did there? Bend it down if you do me now. Turn around, carry on, go down. Break the body if you feeling this sound. Watch the hour, bring you some water. Show your shine if you shining right now. And for air if you feeling this sound. All around, so we shut this place down. Watch the hour, bring you some water. Charlie know we are a talk, and I quasia for this, so that hater. Bring me some water. What do you do, Ghana? Love.
Hello, listeners. You're listening to your number one Afrobeats internet radio, POM Radio UK, and that song you were listening right there is from Nabstar, Nabil, and the song is titled Kwasia Braha. The last time I had that guy on my show, the Request Show Special Edition. My God, it took me 30 minutes to really get to know how to pronounce that title. All right, and I've got him among other artists right here on the show. It's Nabstar, Miss Bess, Arre, Ngoma, One Zeal, and Vreezy Ville. And we've been talking a lot about the Cameroon music industry and thinking of better ways to take it forward. And I hope our listeners have been having so much fun and good information. And just like Nabstar was saying the other time, before we played this music, he was saying, we've got everybody on here. We've got the artists on here, but we haven't got the DJs. And
please throw your device. The thing is going off and on.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah. So Nabstar?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just saying, like you were talking about, we've got a good show and we've got just artists and no DJs and all that. That's what is killing us, Cameroon, like you said, One tree can't build up a forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, seriously.
Absolutely. And I think it also comes back to the same point that I made at the beginning of the day. Like first and foremost, like even if we cannot just be artists and expect to actually succeed, and it has actually destroyed a lot of people's careers, I think that we should always be able to have our independence somehow. How can you be able to, if there's nobody that's going to put money into your music, how can you find means your own self to be productive, put money into your own music?
All right. So that's what it is, and we'll be wrapping up the show very, very soon. And just before that, we'll be taking the last words from you guys. And should we go with ladies before gentlemen?
Oh, whatever. Let's do it.
All right. Okay. Listeners, it's been a lovely show so far, and I've had Nabstar from Belgium, Miss Bess from Holland, Arre from Cameroon, Ngoma from Cameroon, One Zeal from South Africa, and Vreezy Ville from the USA. We were meant to have lots and lots of other people on the show, like DJ Big Will from the USA. We were also meant to have Allo Beats, a producer. 2 producers were meant to be on the show, but they couldn't make it. And also, we were meant to have some critics also, like William Taco was meant to be on the show. Basil, aka More Money from Germany, was meant to be on the show. But you know how it is, you can't get everything you want. So we do with what we got. And that's why I really want to say I appreciate all of you. Vreezy Ville, One Zeal, Ngoma, Arre, Miss Bess, Nabstar. I really, really can't say thank you. I will say Natondi. Who understand this thing for your Douala? Natondi wa na single. I want the plural version. So man help me.
I listen to.
Okay.
I got pro and I got singular.
All right, I really want to say Natondiwa so much. And all right now I really want to say Vreezy Ville, any last word for your fans and listeners of POM Radio UK?
It's just about checking me out, on YouTube, because right now it's all online. YouTube, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, Vreezy Ville. Vreezy Ville 237 on Instagram, on Twitter, Facebook, Vreezy Ville. You know what I mean? So it's just checking on the music and help promoting and sharing to all the friends and family.
Yeah.
And thanks for having me on the show too, and I appreciate everything, and I really enjoyed myself, having to communicate with other artists. That's really good, and I felt good. Thanks.
All right, that's Vreezy Ville from the USA. Right now, it's time for One Zeal from South Africa. Hello, One Zeal. We can't really hear you. You seem you seem distant from the mic. All right, we'll move on to Ngoma. We'll come back to One Zeal later. Hello, Ngoma. Can we? Hello? Oh, okay. Sorry, we had Ngoma on the show earlier on, but he stepped out, and right now we'll be moving on to Arre Etang from Cameroon, that Bayangi boy, and. So what's your last word for your fans and the listeners of POM Radio UK?
I would like to say a big thank you to everybody who supports Cameroonian music in general and my music. And I would like to tell them that they should not give up on me, because there's much in store which I'm preparing. Maybe I've been a little slow, but for the fan base, we thank God that they are there and they still believe in their boy. So I want to be very happy for being on the show and thanking you for bringing me together with all these other talented artists. And we have been here today to talk much sense into the listeners' ears. I want to say Happy New Year to everybody.
Yep. Thank you. That's Arre from Cameroon. And the next is Miss Bess from Holland.
Hi guys, first I want to say, Prince, thanks for having us, all of us on here. This is really nice. And well guys, you don't forget to check Miss Bess online. On Facebook is Real Miss Bess, on Instagram is Real Miss Bess, and on Twitter. And on SoundCloud you can check out Last Dance, and watch out for new music coming your way really soon. Thanks for listening guys.
Thank you. And we're moving on to Nabstar from Belgium.
Yep. Man, thanks for having me here. Like I said last time, it's always a pleasure to be here. And yeah, it's always a pleasure to get to know other Cameroonian artists in diaspora and back home. I guess a lot of people, we've just been kind of met somewhere along the line on the internet, either on Twitter or Facebook and so, but it's nice for all of us to sit down and, exchange ideas. As for me, watch out for the album. I already started recording it. It's got mad featurings and mad productions. I'm going to give out some names right now. First single is produced by DJ Puzzle. It's featuring Gasha. It's called Old School Love.
Really?
You got Miss Bess on the album also.
Wow.
Produced by J. Paul. It's called No Say. And Magasco, and a host of others. I'm not going to tell you the rest of them now, but those are the first 3 singles coming out real soon. So watch out for that. My album drops this year.
Okay.
That was Survivor. After we, now we.
Yep.
And we again.
And we again.
Cameroon Oboso. All right now we forgot One Zeal back. One Zeal. Hello, One Zeal. I think One Zeal is still not back, and that's how we are wrapping the show for today. And I really want to say thank you so much, Vreezy Ville, One Zeal, Ngoma, Arre, Miss Bess, Nabstar. I really want to say Natondiwa, And without you people, this show wouldn't have been in existence today. And I'm really speechless. I thank you all so much, and I really look forward for us to have something like this again sometime in the future. Anybody in the house who agrees with that?
Yep,
absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
But with another lady. Know what I mean? Another lady.
Yep.
And much more than artists, you know, producers, DJs, and PRs, and managers, and you know.
Yeah.
So we can all talk it out.
Yep.
I mean.
Yeah, we'll work on that. I will get DJs and the PRs and the, you know, producers on the show. Really, they say this should be a baby step, but surely next time it's gonna be better.
Great.
All right, thank you all so much, and the listeners, don't forget to check them out. If you check out our page, you have your social links right there. You have their Twitter, their Facebook, their Instagram. Check out POM Radio UK on Facebook, www.facebook.com/POM Radio. You will see them, or we'll post them up very soon, and you can be able to follow them on Twitter, like them on Facebook, and also follow them on Instagram as well. And don't forget, like us on Facebook as well, and also you can check us out on Twitter. It's at POM Radio UK. That's how we're doing it right here on POM Radio UK. It's all about promoting good music, especially Cameroonian music. And that's it for us here. And I say goodbye. But before I leave you, I'm going to be leaving this song, JJ, for better, for worse. Stay tuned in. And once again, happy Valentine's to you all. I love you all so much. It's a gros bisou from me to you all out there. Mwah.
Yeah, you just say moi.
Yeah. Hey. Baby, I wanna tell you something better. Listen. It's not today, go determine the future. I've been waiting for this day forever, and I just wanna let you know.